Imagine a life where farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life, untouched by modern machinery and fueled by deep-rooted traditions passed down through generations. Welcome to the world of the Amish, a community that has thrived for centuries using methods many would call outdated but are, in fact, revolutionary in their simplicity and sustainability.
Today we're diving deep into the unique farming practices of the Amish, a community that has mastered the art of living harmoniously with the land and nature. Let's explore how they do it and what we can learn from their way of life. You know, we talk a lot these days about sustainability and getting back to our roots, about reconnecting with the earth. Well, these folks never left theirs. They have always maintained a deep connection to the land. The Amish see the land as a gift, a precious resource to be nurtured, something to be cherished and respected, not exploited for short-term gains. They understand that you can't just take and take without giving back. It's about balance, about working with nature, not against it. This philosophy is evident in their daily practices, and that's reflected in everything they do. Every seed they sow is planted with care. Every harvest they bring in is a testament to their hard work and dedication. It's all done with a sense of gratitude and responsibility towards the earth. These guys could teach us a thing or two about patience too. Their approach is slow and deliberate. They don't rush the process, understanding that nature has its own timeline. They understand that good things take time and that patience is key to a bountiful harvest. They're not trying to squeeze every last drop of profit out of the land. Instead, they focus on sustainability. They're thinking about the future, about teaching the next generation these valuable lessons, about leaving the soil healthier for the next generation, ensuring continuity and prosperity.
We believe in being good stewards of the land, taking only what we need. That means taking care of it so it can take care of us, creating a symbiotic relationship.
So you don't use chemical fertilizers or pesticides. How do you manage without them?
No, we rely on natural compost and manure. It's a method that has stood the test of time. It's what our fathers used, and it worked well for them, and their fathers before them. This tradition is passed down through generations. It keeps the soil healthy for generations to come, ensuring long-term fertility.
There's a quiet wisdom in his words, a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of things. They know that healthy soil means healthy crops, healthy animals, and ultimately, healthy people. Their way of life is a testament to the power of living in harmony with the land. Now, you might think that farming without modern technology would be a recipe for disaster, especially in today's fast-paced world. But the Amish have a few tricks up their sleeves, passed down through generations. One of their secret weapons, crop rotation, a method that ensures the land remains fertile. It's a practice that's been around for centuries, but these folks have got it down to a science, perfecting it over time. They rotate crops like corn, wheat, and alfalfa, giving the soil a chance to replenish its nutrients and naturally ward off pests and diseases. This method is both simple and effective.
This year we're growing corn here. Next year it'll be wheat, and the year after that alfalfa. Each crop takes different nutrients from the soil, so by rotating them, we keep the soil balanced and healthy, ensuring long-term productivity.
It's like a giant puzzle where every piece has its place and purpose.
That's one way to put it. It's a delicate balance. It takes careful planning, but the results speak for themselves, showing the effectiveness of this age-old practice.
And they sure do. The fields are lush and green, the crops were thriving, a testament to their time-tested methods and dedication. It made me realize that sometimes the old ways are the best ways, offering wisdom that modern methods often overlook. They might not be the fastest or the easiest, but they're often the most sustainable and the most rewarding, providing long-term benefits. This method not only prevents nutrient depletion, but also naturally reduces the need for pesticides, making it eco-friendly. It's sustainable farming at its best, a model for others to follow.
That's right. We take pride in our methods. We believe in working with nature, not against it, ensuring harmony and sustainability.
Now, you won't find many fancy gadgets or high-tech equipment on an Amish farm, but what you will find are tools that have been passed down through generations, tools that have been lovingly maintained and repaired, tools that tell a story.
These folks are masters of making do, of finding creative solutions to everyday challenges. They build their own barns, their own furniture, and yep, even their own farming tools.
I had the privilege of meeting a blacksmith named Caleb who showed me around his workshop. It was like stepping back in time, with the smell of coal smoke and the clang of hammer against metal filling the air. He showed me how he forged horseshoes, repaired plows, and even crafted intricate metalwork for their homes.
We believe in using our hands, he explained, his face illuminated by the glow of the forge. It's about having a connection to the things we create.
And you could see that connection in every piece he made. It wasn't just work, it was art. It was a testament to the human spirit, to our ability to create and innovate, even with limited resources. Now, long before organic became a buzzword, the Amish were living it. They don't need fancy labels or certifications. They've been practicing sustainable organic farming for centuries. Their animals graze on open pastures. Their crops are grown without synthetic fertilizers or pesticides, and nothing goes to waste.
We use manure from our cows to fertilize our fields, and any leftover food scraps go to the chickens or back into the compost pile.
It's all about balance.
That's right. We try to live in harmony with nature, taking only what we need and giving back whenever we can.
Their commitment to organic practices wasn't just good for the environment, it was good for their health too. The food they produced was fresh, flavorful, and free of harmful chemicals. It was a stark contrast to the mass-produced, processed food that fills so many grocery store shelves. So what can we learn from the Amish, a community that has thrived for centuries? A lot, as it turns out, and perhaps more than we might initially think. In a world that's obsessed with progress, with doing things bigger, faster, and more efficiently, they remind us that sometimes simpler is better. Their way of life is a testament to the beauty of simplicity. They teach us the importance of slowing down, of appreciating the little things, of living in harmony with nature. It's a lesson in mindfulness and presence. Now, I'm not saying we all need to ditch our smartphones and move to the countryside, but there's value in finding a balance. But maybe, just maybe, we can all take a page from their book. We can learn to prioritize what truly matters. Maybe we can be more mindful of our impact on the planet, making choices that are sustainable and thoughtful. Maybe we can reconnect with our food, our communities, and ourselves. It's about building meaningful connections. I left Amish country feeling inspired, hopeful, and more than a little bit humbled. Their way of life offers a powerful message. These folks aren't trying to save the world, they're just living their lives quietly and deliberately in a way that honors the past and protects the future. It's a quiet revolution, and in doing so they're showing the rest of us that a different way of life is possible, one that is rich in tradition and community. So the next time you're feeling overwhelmed by the pace of modern life, take a deep breath, slow down, and remember the lessons of the Amish. Let their example guide you. Remember the importance of simplicity, community, and respect for the land. These are timeless values, because in the end, those are the things that truly matter. They are the foundation of a fulfilling life.
As the sun begins its slow descent, casting long shadows across the fields, you can't help but feel a sense of peace wash over you. The air is alive with the sounds of nature, the chirping of crickets, the rustling of leaves, the gentle whinny of a horse in the distance. It's a reminder that there's beauty in simplicity, in slowing down, in appreciating the rhythms of the natural world. The Amish have known this all along. They've built their lives around it, and in a world that's constantly trying to reinvent the wheel, maybe, just maybe, their way of life holds the key to a more sustainable, more fulfilling future.
Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of Amish farming. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what part inspired you the most. Until next time, let's keep learning from the past to build a better future.